I am living proof that abundance doesn't just visit, it stays, expands, and compounds in my life. Sometimes when we're in a space where things seem to not be working or life gets really hard, we forget that we really are that bitch, like the great prophet Lizzo said, right? Like, we forget that we really are all that in a bag of potato chips. Like, we forget that. And it's just so very important for you to remember that. It is so very important for you to remember that you are capable, that you have succeeded in the past, that you will continue to succeed. Just keep on that forward motion. And when you get stuck or you get and you get curmudgeony, pause and seek that proof. Hi, welcome to Say More Words, a podcast that was created to emphasize the human experience through stories. I hope that you come here to learn, to expand, and most importantly, learn how to say more words. Speak your story, speak your truth, boo-boo. We're so happy you're here. Hey, hi, how are you? Welcome back to Say More Words. The song of the day, I had to pull it up on my phone, is How Good Can It Get by Sunshine Rains. It is in my manifesting playlist on iTunes, which I'll link to um, the show notes. But it's just like it's just a really good harmonic beat. And it's just over and over again, like, how good can it get? That's what they say. And it goes along with the theme for today. Because after last week's message, I got some messages. Last week, if you haven't listened to last week's podcast, go back and listen. And it's all about life's report card and just that check in with yourself. Like, where are you at? Are you good? Are you bad? There's some people who are like, in some areas, I was not good. And you know what, boo? Same. There are some areas in which I was not good either. And the kicker is when we like figure out what's not good, your next responsibility is to make it good. It is to move forward, to expand and grow. Like, we can't fix what we don't know. And so that's what that check-in was for. And today, we're talking about reframing our mind a little bit, right? Because when it's bad and it's stuffy, it's just all of these things. And I wanted to, I was doing some doom scrolling. I was. And my doom scrolling, my algorithm shows me a lot of like personal development stuff and hype, woo, and a lot of Cutwaters, which I drank this weekend. And the picture post Cutwater, not good. Cutwaters, delicious though. In the TikTok world, everyone's talking about them. If you're not, just go look it up. They're good. But a lot of the things that come up in my algorithm is like positive affirmations. A lot of Esther Hicks. If you've never listened to Esther and Abraham Hicks, I highly recommend going and getting in that world. But so that's been popping up again lately, and I like to think that I am so loved by the universe and God and all of my guides that like they start to like nudge me back into place. And I wanted to give you, if you're like last week's session together was a doozy, I want to give you some words to reframe to kind of get you back to a better place. Now, this is not in the sense to make it so that like everything disappears and, like just it's not toxic positivity. It's these reframing things that you can say and do to get you into a more of a hype space. Okay. So, first and foremost, I want you to write this down. And I just tilted my thing. So, if you're watching, you just watch me tilt. The first thing, they're super easy, but I want you to see what happens if for 30 days, every day you woke up and you said, huh, you know what, universe, or God, whatever you believe in, I want you to show me how amazing and easy it can get. I want you to show me how amazing and easy it can get. And then you repeat that to yourself over and over and over again throughout the day. I want you to show me how amazing and easy it can get. I want you to show me how amazing and easy it can get. How amazing and easy it can get. And why this is important, because a lot of people start their day and they're like, ugh, I'm tired. Ugh, this hurts. Ugh, I look old. Ugh. And starting your day and reframing your mind in a possibility that the day could be amazing and it could go easy. Like getting into that space changes things. It makes you think bigger and different. So just try that. Like, how amazing and easy. Just show me. Just show me how amazing and easy it can get. And what's really cool is when you tell your brain to start looking for something, all of a sudden those things start to follow you. They start to show up like crazy wicked voodoo, right? Okay, so here are some things. Here are some affirmations and things that I'm working into my thought rotation. Okay. They're not just words that I write down. They are part of my thought rotation every day. And I just wrote them out yesterday. So if you see me reading them, don't judge me. Okay. This is a no judging zone. They're not part of my thought and rotation yet. They're not permanently embedded in my brain, but they are the things that I am using as a catapult for this next month to make it different. And I will tell you, I am recording this now. It is September. It's the beginning of September in 2025. I almost said 2026 because my brain's already there. It's September 2025. And the Burr months just do it for me. I am the most successful and magnetic in September, October, November, and December. Why? Because they are my favorite months of all time. Always. They're my favorite. But I digress. So on my callings in, my magnetic attractions, my affirmations. Number one, I am a magnet for opportunities, wealth, and joy. Abundance follows me because I expect it. Did you know that it's an expectation? Like it's truly an expectation you have to have. Like, and here's the thing. It's not an unrealistic expectation because you are living and breathing and walking and talking and standing, and that is your God-given, universe-given, life-given right. And oftentimes we stop ourselves because hard things happen and then we just blow everything up. So that's number one. Write that down. Two, money loves me, clients love me, and success finds me daily. I am open to all of it without resistance. Because here's the thing, the without resistance is the most important aspect of that. Because some of us, we've had, colorful childhoods. I've had a colorful childhood. And we can create a space in which we create massive resistance on all aspects of our lives because we think that we're unworthy of it. And so when we think we're unworthy of good things happening, we create this massive resistance, and then the bad things just keep on happening. And we're like, what's going on? And so one of my big things is I am removing the resistance to that which isn't meant for me. Three, I trust that every door I need will open. I trust that every door I need will open without me having to pull on it too hard, without me having to push on it too hard, or without me trying to open it in the opposite direction in which it's meant to be open. What I am calling in, the people I am calling to help, the environments I'm calling to speak in, the people I get to talk to, they're just going to show up because the door is open. We sometimes, as humans, #humans, we create these walls with no doors and then wonder why nobody can get to us. Quit that shit. Tear down that wall. Next, if one door closes, it's because something bigger is coming. If one door closes, it's because something bigger is coming. And what's really cool about this statement and just being in this space is you have to realize that redirection is not rejection. Redirection is not rejection. I was on the phone with my friend Katie last week, and she's like, you said something really powerful to me last year, and I can't remember. It was 2 R's, and here we are, two of us, two very highly intelligent women, sitting there like, what are the 2 R words that I said to her that were super powerful? Redirection and rejection. Because a lot of people think, well, that didn't work for me, so like I'm obviously being rejected, or that's not for me. And sometimes we're just being redirected to the new path. But we in that redirection, we're like, well, F this. It's obviously not going to work for me. And then we go off into a different path. And it's like, no, but you just got to keep going. You just have to like go on a different path, go on a different journey. Next, I create, attract, and receive at a level that multiplies my impact and income with ease. Yes, I create, attract, and receive at a level that multiplies my impact and income with ease. Are you that, that's like the resistance thing. Like, are you resisting the things you're calling in? Some people have really big dreams and then they start to work after those dreams and then the resistance comes in. And they're like, because that unconscious belief. If you have the unconscious belief that life is supposed to be hard, write that one down because it's not. It is not. This is a good one. My energy is currency. Today, I choose to invest in joy, confidence, and forward motion. I'm not investing in the people who drain me. I'm not investing in the projects and the things that drain me. I'm investing in the things that fill me with joy, that fill me with confidence, aka the things that I know that I am good at. And I am moving in a forward motion. One step is forward. Okay. Like sometimes that's some of you need to hear that just one step forward, that's forward, that's emotion. And sometimes we get so bogged down that we're unwilling to even take a pinky out of the spot that we're in. I'm telling you, just one step, one forward motion. Um, ooh, this is a good one. And I forgot this one over the last few months. I am living proof that abundance doesn't just visit, it stays, expands, and compounds in my life. We've talked about proof seeking before, and we're gonna do it again. Sometimes when we're in a space where things seem to not be working or life gets really hard, we forget that we really are that bitch. Like the great prophet Lizzo said, right? Like we forget that we really are all that in a bag of potato chips. What's up, 90s? Like we forget that. And it's just so very important for you to remember that. It is so very important for you to remember that you are capable, that you have succeeded in the past, that you will continue to succeed. Just keep on that forward motion. And when you get stuck or you get and you get curmudgeony, pause and seek that proof again. And last but certainly not least, I am not chasing, I'm choosing. Everything I desire is already aligned to meeting me. I just really love the thought that when we get a desire of our heart, that the universe and God are already conspiring to help us with that thought or that want. And that if we just really sit in the space of, I'm, I'm either already aligned to it or I'm moving in alignment by that forward motion, I'm going to get the things that I want. Like you can be just crazy enough to believe that the things that you want also desire you. They do. And so if you can be in that like delusional space that like, yes, of course I am successful. Yes, of course I am getting the things that I want and I need. Yes, of course I am so abundantly loved. Yes, of course, of course, of course. Getting into the space of that as opposed to like, well, of course I hit a red light and of course that was bad and of course this is blah 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 blah. Like, of course your life is staying in a meh spot when you choose to coincide with that mehness. Like quit mehing all over yourself and just get back into this space. And if all else fails, universe, show me how amazing and easy it can be. It is amazing when I, really get back into the zone and really get back into this space, how I really start to truly align with the delusional beliefs that I have. It is amazing. A quick story. So in November of 2022, I sat down with my husband and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start traveling next year a lot. And he goes, what? And I was like, I don't know why or where I'm going or who I'm going to see or who I'm helping, but I just know that next year I'm going to start traveling a lot for my job. And I really want this expansion. I really want to expand out of Texas. And like, this is what's going to do it. And so I don't know where I'm going and I don't know what I'm doing, but this is what I'm doing. And he goes, okay, all right. I'll never forget. We were at True Lux in South Lake for dinner. He's like, okay. Not okay, like in the like non-supportive sense. Okay, in the like, okay, like he couldn't see what I was going to be doing, but here we are. So then, sure enough, starting in January of 2023 through probably like June of this year, June of 2025, I was on a plane every month for work. I was flying around the country. I was seeing people. I was speaking on stages. I was training teams. I was meeting with clients one on one, doing VIP days. I was doing retreats. I was um, doing conferences like all the time. And it slowed down, admittedly. Actually, I said June, July. I flew in July, but I did not fly in August of this year. But I'm flying again in September for work. So I took 1 month off in 2.5 years because that was just a desire of mine that the vision that I have for helping people was so much bigger than staying in the town that I was living in. And it worked. Like, I didn't know why the desire was on my heart. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing with it, but I just declared it and we moved. We moved through it. And it was hard. Like, there's hard seasons and times where I was gone every weekend and things like that, but it was so powerful for the people that I got to help and the people I got to meet and the stages I got to be on. Like, it was a really powerful time in my career, but I had no idea what I was saying when I said it or why I was saying it. It was just like one of those open heart moments where it was just like, okay, this is the desire that I have. I'm going to figure it out. And we did. And you just have to remind yourself that, like, just because you have a desire that is big and you don't understand it, you don't have to understand it now. You just have to have the ease to allow the pieces to fall together. And that, I think, is the hardest part of the human experience, is having the ease to just let go and let God or universe or whatever you believe in, just let go and just take the next right step. So I'm hoping that these affirmations, you write these down, slow it down, and write them out. And write them out every day and just see how different your life looks in 30 days. See how different you feel. When I write them down, I also read them out loud into my voice memo, and I'll listen to that myself in the car, hearing it, because you know that your voice is the most powerful to your brain. And it makes me feel lighter. I'm not going to lie to you. This morning, I didn't feel the best. Yesterday, I had 102 fever for no reason. And this morning, I went for a walk and moved because I was like, I'm going to promise myself I'm going to move my body. And I moved my body, but then I felt awful. And then I came in here and no makeup. Do you think I wanted to record with no makeup on? Not really. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're doing this because I want to get this message out and I want you to hear these things. And I'm going to tell you, when I first started recording, I didn't feel that great. But now that I've read all of these to you and I read them out loud and I'm listening to you because I'm listening to myself talk, like, I feel so much better. I do feel like it's possible. I do feel like I'm capable. I do think I can take on the world. Like, all of these things are real. And so I'm telling you, write them out, say them out loud to yourself in your voice memos app, listen to them every day, say them out loud every day, say them to yourself in the mirror every day, and just watch how you go from panic every day to, holy shit, I think I can figure this out. Holy cow, before I was only taking one step forward promotions and now I'm taking 50 and now I'm leaping and now all of these things and things are coming into alignment with me. And instead of being shocked that good things are happening to you, you'll be like, oh, holy cow, well, of course they are. Because the universe promised me that life is amazing and easy and I've got this. And you do. So download the song, write down the affirmations, say them out loud to yourself, and just come back to me in 30 days. Yeah, all social media, I'm the Tamika Taylor. Find me on any of them and just tell me. Reach out. Let me know how it's different. Even if it's different in a day. Some people are like, oh my gosh, I started to feel so much better in one day. This must be the placebo effect. I'm like, even if it is the placebo effect, you're feeling better. You're moving forward. You're doing the things. And I'm so proud of you. So just keep doing the things. Just keep going. You've got this. I've got this. We've got this. It is the Burr months right now. And even if it's not the Burr months for you, you still got this. I'm going to try at the beginning of every month to give you some deep rooted grounding affirmations that you can listen to over and over to give you the space to keep going, to feel better, and to be the magnetic, awesome, and wonderful. I almost said awful because awesome and wonderful were coming out at the same time. Be the magnetic, awesome, and wonderful human being that you are. You are abundantly desired and capable, and I am just so excited I get to live this life with you. So, have a great day. Have a great week. I love you so. I'll talk to you soon.